This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, this thing is not recorded, students. I'll show you once again. Sorry for that. So I'll show you once. So what we did first, create this journals for the cash journals. First we created. I'll just repeat once again. We have created the cash, and this is ICICI Bank, furniture, all these things, and we have created one petty cash account. In the petty cash account, what we have done, this is create, and we have done this. What I'll show you. So display, we have to create on assets, petty cash account, and petty cash accounts. Control data, we have done here. Line item display, posting date I have given. Okay. Then in the create bank interest, I am revising once. This is G001. Okay, G001, and I have clicked on post automatically only. So this is the first task what we need to do. That posting parking already I shown you. So cash journals topics I am teaching you. So next, amount limit you need not to do, and create some more ledgers like you machinery accounts, furniture accounts, all these things. Then define document types for the cash journals. Here we have to click, and we need to do here new entries. So before the starting of new entries, what we need to do, define documents type for cash journal documents. So click on this. We have to take the position as it AB. Our document AB is for, okay. So document types, accounting document. So click on this, and number of ranges. What is that? Number of range is 1. So click on this number range. Company code you have to give which company you are using here. Okay. Then click on change interval. It will show the 01. Just click on save button and save this. Okay. So that already we did. I am revising once. And next is, after setting all these things, we have to go to the define number range intervals for cash journal documents. So click on this and give the company code. Clear? I think I have shown this. For cash journals, I have done. Then define number range intervals for cash journals. I think this is required, or one second, I'll check it out. So this is display intervals. Press enter. So this is not required, students. We have done with the defined document types cash journals. As it is in the displaying in the notes, I'll show you that once again. Yes, define number ranges for cash journals we did. After this, we have first document types, define document range for the cash journals, then set of cash journals. Okay. So then what is that? Set of cash journals. In the set of cash journals, what we need to do, click on position, give the company code as a 0001. Okay, top 0001, company code 0001. So it will be displaying like that. So here we need to select any one entries, and you have to click on copy as, and then you have to change the company code. What is that? WRP1. Clear? Then you have to give the cash journal number. Then you have to select the GL account which I have created. I will show you that one. Okay, let's take the positions of the company. WRPN, I have created this one. So cash journal number also I have given WR some 01. I have given enter. So you can see I have given WRP1, and here I have given WR01, and this is 1 3. This is for what? Petty cash account. This is the INR, and this is document type is AB, KZ, KZ, KDZ, DZ for customer payment, KZ for vendor payments. So petty cash for HO, head of the head office. That means petty cash for head office. After this, you just click on save. Clear, students? Any doubts is there? Is there any doubts? You understood all this thing? If you are understanding, put your response. Okay. Entire notes about the cash journals I'll send in the group today. and follow the recordings also. Just few minutes I have not done document parking postings. I could not record. So this cash journals records will be there. No problem. We have a two more days class. Last class means not exam date will be on 10th students. I think Friday it is. So we have it next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday classes is there. If any doubts, anything is there, let me know in these 3 days. So we'll be completing, I think. Okay. So today is the 6th. I think 10th is the, yes, Friday. So we have 3 more days. Any doubts, any sessions, you can just let me know on that. Okay. So next what we have to do, we have to create, change, delete business transactions. So create changes, delete business transactions. What is that? Uh, Let me explain here. C stands for cash payment to the bank. When you are going to the bank, suppose any loans amount you have taken or some things you are paying to the bank. So that is called cash payment to the bank. So that is, or you are depositing money, that is also you are paying to the bank. Not that is not paying to the bank, that is you are depositing in your own account. Suppose you are taking loan from the bank, that you are paying, or you are giving check to someone else, that is known as payment from the bank. Okay, cash transfer from bank means it is a check transactions maybe. Okay. B is for cash. uh, this is cash received, I think. Sorry, this is cash received. C for cash received from the bank. Yes, sorry, cash received from the bank means we are getting interest in the form of cash, or we are getting our money, so it is called cash receipt from the bank, getting a check. B stands for payment to bank, payment through check on this, or you are paying loan amount with interest, that is known as your payment to bank. Revenue means it can be any revenue, like what I can say, this is your cash sales you are doing, that is also you are getting income, or else you are selling any items, that is also income. Commission received, that is an income. Salary received, that is an income. Rent received, that is an income. All these things. Discount received, also income. Likewise, we have expenses like uh, cash, what is that, rent paid, commission paid, interest paid, discount allowed, these all are expenses. Advertisement expenses, stationery expenses, these all are related to expense, that will comes under E. So business transactions identify with a one alphabets. Short text is the this one. D is for customer posting and K is for vendor posting. So this you have to remember. According to that you have to set, and this you have to give your company code. Okay. And according to that you have to select this. I will show you that which we have created now. So company code WRP1. Okay. So here click on this. Now you can see transactions number automatically it's getting updated. Understood, students? I did not update transactions automatically, it has been set out. So uh, that time you should not change the transactions. You will not able to do that because cursor will not go there. Once you set it down, then it will take it. So this is what my cash receipt from the bank. I have selected the ICICI bank account. This is also I have selected ICICI bank account. This is I have selected cash sales, means sales account. This is I have given rent paid account. What we have created like this I have given for expenses ledger account. Customer posting and vendor posting I have not done. Okay. So if you want that, you can do it as a Sunday creditor, Sunday debtor, you can create. But in this accounts I have not created, means in the new company I have not created Sunday debtor and creditor, so I have not used that. If you are using that one, you can give your customer Sunday debtors GL account number, and vendor account numbers also you can give that. Clear? Until this any doubts is there, students? You understood how it has to be done? You understood, students? If you understood, put your response. Hmm. Any year? Okay. Okay. So okay. Thank you. So we'll continue the next step of this. Okay. What is the next step of that? Once cash journals will finish, maybe I'll repeat. Maybe I'll do revisions on what is that? once more in the accounts payable, accounts receivable, and if time is there, definitely we'll do GST once revised also within this, with this company only. Okay, so all it will be revised whatever I take till this much days. So after this, you just click on save and back. Correct. So this next is set of print parameter for cash journals. So what is that? Click on this, and this is your catch. So you have to take the positions as I told you. Always you should give the default one. This is 000 1. Once a 000 1, so select this and you can copy as, and need not to change, only company code has to change, other things as it is. Okay, so positions I am taking company code WRP1, which I have already created. So that is the cash journals here, and you need not to do anything here, corrections or some things, nothing you have to change here. Okay, so why? Because if you want to change here, it will be problems in this transactions time, so do not change anything. So it already set out what is 1 8. So we'll check it out. That is for cash discount, cash customer invoice, or something is there. So we need not to change anything here, as it is. It is, let it be like that, and we have to save this. Once you save, you can exit from the screen. Next, we have to go to the F. What is that? /n. So that is your SAP PC Access screen. Okay. So I'll give /n. This set has totally over cash journal settings. Now we have a FBCZ cash journal posting. Write the transactions code for this student. This is the transaction code FBCZ for cash journals. So after all these things, I'll just edit in the notes. After print parameter settings, we have to do what is that? Cash journals. This is not TA10, so I'll give for WRP1. This I have done to this company. I'm giving. So to go to SAVA, it is there already. We can do it. FBCZ cash journal post. Okay. So let's do here FBCZ cash journal postings. Once it is done, so what is that? The screen will be like this. Cash journals for MT24 it is displaying, but I need to change this company code. What will do? Where to change the company code? So here we have a company code. 1 second, let me do that. Change cash journals. Here it is asking company code. So I need to change this as a WRP1, and cash journals what I have given WR01. WR01. Click on this. Now it has to be activated. It's activated now. Okay. So here business transactions it will ask. So we have a cash payment, cash receipt, check receipt. Okay. So what is that? We'll do first cash payment. Let's do cash payment. Here total receipts. Cash will take once. Okay. Transactions we are doing here. So what is that? Cash receipt from the bank. Okay, let's cash receipt from the bank. We are receiving 10,000 from the bank. Okay, so other things, uh, 1 second, text. So here being cash receipt. So here also one options is there, you can check it out. Not required means you can do it, or text you can skip also. So after this you post the reel. So posting is not open. Okay, one second. There is some procedure is there. Portion. Okay, we'll do once again. It is not taking. Okay. Cash journals. So business transactions. The cash receipt from bank amount is 10. Okay, I am in cash receipt now. Sorry. That is a one mistakes is there. We need to do this. One second. We have to go to the cash receipt first. These sections. Business transactions, cash receipt. Amount is 10,000. Press enter. Posting period 009. 29 is not open. What is that here? Okay, this is old date. Okay. One second, students. We have not set the date for this. So yes, date is very important. We have set this petty cash account WR0. So we have to set the date. Okay, date is very important. So this is 2005. Here also I'll be setting as a 2005 6. Okay, so 2 days. Now we have to do cash receipt first and try this one. Cash receipt from the bank 10,000. Okay, press enter. It's taking now. Then you do post reels. So select any one entries it is asking. You select these entries and post the things. So documents it was accessible. Try again. 1 second. Post number range mistake it's telling. Acha, we'll check once number range. So document save was also I try again. Let's do once number range. So this week 2 days cash payment to bank 2000. Okay, first we should do cash receipt. Okay, number range once we'll check. Okay, so we have saved the number range. Next you go to the slash n and FBCZ. So we'll do cash receipt, business transactions. Here we'll do cash receipt from the bank. So let's do 10,000. Enter. Save reels. select one entries. Yes, it's done. Then you click on post. Okay, so it will post now. Yes, it's posted. See the students, it has been posted. I'll send you the screenshot. You can check it out. So screen has been posted. Likewise, we can do some more things. Understood, students? We have a cash receipt now. Just a minute. I'll send this pictures on the screen. This particularly you can do on this. Okay. So we'll do one more transactions. So it will be good. Okay. So this is one entries has been done. So let's go back once more. We'll do that. Let's business transactions. Some more receipt will do. Cash receipt from the customers. So here customer posting is there. Suppose we are receiving cash sales. Let's take cash sales. Cash sales. We got the amount. So this is cash received actually. One second. So be careful when you are doing cash received or cash sales. So here cash received from this one more will do. This is the cash sales. So how much we have done? We just got 30,000. Okay. So press enter. After this select this and we have to do save reels. Once you save reels then click on got it. So like this we can do. So right now we have a 40,000. Likewise some more entries you want to do, you can do it by using petty cash account. So rent paid, vendor posting is also there. We have done cash receipt. So cash payment to the bank, rent paid, all these things. So I'll show you one payment entries. Let's go to the payment one. Okay. So this is your cash receipt which you have done. Next is cash sales. Okay. So two transactions right now. How much we have balance? 40,000. So total received as 40,000. Correct. Now we'll do some payment entries. Go to the cash payment and here we need to do, let's take rent paid. Rent paid I'm giving suppose 8,000. Okay. Press enter. Click on save reels. So it will ask you select an entry. So you need to select an entry, save reels, and then you click on post. So this has been also posted. This is save all entries and post. Print journals. So print cash journals. If I want to print this cash journals, select this entries, print cash journal. So it will be printing the cash journals. Okay. Students, you can see this is the printing of cash journals. So I'll send this pic also. Okay, total expenses, how much done, total, what we have done, that is everything will be displaying here. Okay, change need not to do, just edit option nothing to. So print save, you can save all the transactions whatever you have done. Okay, and post means it is posted. Print cash journals you need to do. Let due days whatever we have done it will display. Suppose likewise we have a different this week any date you can check it out. So we added cash payment, check transactions I have not done. So if we'll do checks transactions it will ask you update transactions. So if I select a check, payment to bank, so amount suppose I'll give 2,000. So it will ask you maybe check number or something. So you cannot use because strike payment here it will ask you. GL account it will ask. So if you do, then it will be ICICI Bank check account. Then check number it will ask some more things. So if you try to do, it will not be taking here. So please don't do that. And just it is a cash journal, so cash related things you do it. Okay, so cash related things you do it. So this is the cash journals. Likewise, we have done cash receipt. Let's this is a cash payment. One more entries will do that. Let's payment to bank. So cash deposited in the bank, suppose 5,000. So automatically the balance will be getting updated here amount. So enter. So cash payment. Click on this and save the reels. Click on post. So this has been also posted. If I'll go to the print cash journals, so you can see cash receipt, cash sales, rent paid, cash payment to bank. Clear? So like this has been posted. One is already saved. Okay, reverse documents is a saved means one transactions we have entered, but we have not done this. Total how much? 13,000 difference is there. Okay, so this is all total cash journals. Clear? This chapter has covered students. So if any doubts is there, let me know on this. So I'll show you that the main screen how it will be looking. So this is the cash payment. This we did cash receipt. Okay, total receipts this week, that all this thing it will display. So like is the things. Clear? So I am going to send all three pictures and all. You just check with that. Even I'll send you the notes also. Wait 2 minutes. I'll just edit on this. Define number is for cash journals you need to give. But one more thing is there, which I want to make it clearly. No doubt we have given this also, but one more steps also you don't forget. So this is your financial accounting, banking accounting, business transactions, cash journals. We have given defined document types, cash journals document. Okay, define document types, cash journals, but define number range for cash journals. That also it is mandatory to do. So define number ranges for number range interval for cash journals. This is also you have to do. Both you have to do. Define document types, define number ranges. Okay. So if you forget any one, that will be not executing. Only amount limit you need not to do, students. So this is not required. Once more, I'll add some other notes as they are in that. This is first introductions I have to give you also. So this is same repeated. So here GL creations first you will do, then define document types, then define number ranges. How it is there, like that it is the steps. So first is create GL account for cash journals, define document types, define number range, set a cash journal, create all these things. Okay. So this is I'm saving here, and then you can check it out. Number range you can give anything, like I'll give suppose 1000 to 199, that much you can give, and control S, so that done all you can do it. Okay, this all code I'm changing, so you will not be confused here. So tomorrow I am teaching you one dunning session. That is only procedure I'll tell you. Need not to do because that printer is required for that. Okay, so this is cash receipt, cash payment, R for revenue, for expenses, all these things. So ICICI Bank, this is I have given cash sales. For office expenses, I'll just change it as a rent paid. Okay, so you can give this as rent paid. You can give office expenses anything. So this is a paid expenses, cash receipt from the customer. You need not to do that. Okay, that GL account also you can give on this. So set of cash journals. Let's see what is given. This is you have to give 001. Okay. Create edit list. So position company code WR0. So I have given rent paid is a 4 lakhs. Okay. So here I'll just mention as a 4 lakhs. Okay. That much only you have to fill. Cash received from customer, cash paid to vendors. That is as it is there. Okay. So after this, all the steps are there, students. You can follow. I'll send a screenshot also. You can just check it out. Clear? Understood? Hmm? So that's all. And let's close this things. Cash journals things I'll be sending you in the group, as well as all the pictures what we have done today. Will do. Okay. So tomorrow on the new concepts like dunning. Then again, Wednesday and Thursday, I'll do with us one vendor posting, customer postings, and we'll wind up the sessions. And Friday, I think the exam will be there. Any other query, students? You want to ask anything? Today's session you understood? Recordings will be there. So those who have understood, please put your
Ma'am, can
response.
we,
Yes,
ma'am,
ask.
one
Anyone
class
is
like
asking
15
something?
minutes, can we list down?
1 hour?
Can we list
I
down
did not get you.
the theories?
Theories about cash journals I'll send today. Yes, any other queries? Students, any other queries? Can we make a list of all the theories topics? Yes, I will make all the list of the theories. Means what are the step by steps? I will just make you one file. I'll send you by tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow's class, what we have done from the beginning. Okay. All the list I'll send it in one sequentially. First, what we need to do. Second, what we need to do. How till the Dunnings. Everything will be there. Means like what are the topics what the students asked. Likewise, what are the topics one by one, because maybe you will forget that. First company creations, this one, everything I'll make it one list and I'll send in the group, so that you will not be confused what after what I have to do. Correct? So that will be doing by tomorrow. And tomorrow one class I'll take on one topics on this. Yes, Brinda, definitely will do that. Okay, definitely I'll send you that. But today's topics what I have taken, that I'll send you. I even screenshot of this things also I'll send. Check with that. Let's me do. together we'll work and we'll be finishing the batch successfully on this by Thursday. Everything will get over, and Friday will be your exam date. So exam 6 o'clock. I'll be sending the link by before, just on exactly 6 o'clock. I'll send you the link. Okay. So in my knowledge, it will be on 10th, I think. So, but tomorrow and next
Ma'am, we have
till
to
Thursday
join
classes.
the
Huh? Yes. Tell me.
ma'am, we have
Yes.
to
Anyone is
join
asking any
meeting
questions?
also and then do the exam or directly exam.
No, 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 not meeting. That is exam link only. But Thursday I'll give you one feedback form that you need to fill. And how is the class on this thing? That is a one Google form will be there. It's a link I send on the group. Thursday in class I will send. You just fill that, and Friday will be the exam. So exam link I'll send you at sharp 6 o'clock. It will be just 1 hour exam, 1 hour durations. It will be MCQs questions. Clear? Any other queries,
Ma'am,
students?
tomorrow we have this exam from college, online exam.
Online exam, no that, but your our class will be conduct till Thursday.
Exactly
So,
between 6 to
what time
7
your
it is
exam?
conducted.
Is it
6 to 7.
tomorrow only for Brindana or any other students?
All BCom and
Plus
BCom
class cannot
students.
be cancelled. But here all mixing of students are there, so we have to take this class for that. Maria also okay. Okay, those who have exams, can you put the message in our group? So those who have exam, those who does not have exam, do not put anything. Those who have exam, just let me know. But class I will be conduct tomorrow. Any students will be there, I'll conduct tomorrow. So recordings will be there. You can, I will, it will be sending in the group. You just have, because last topic is very small topics one. Need not to worry about, questions will not come from the Dunning. Till cash journals, you need to practice. That's all. Dunning is a small queries. Means small. What is that topic? Is there? How to send the common letter, means like we are sending a reminder letter to the customer to make payment, just like I sold some items to the ABC traders. Okay, so I need to remind him that particular on the day you need to make a payment. So dunning will be 3, it will be free. After this it will be chargeable. In a company's dunning letters will be 3, up to 3 letters it will be free. After this whatever reminder letter will be sending, that will be chargeable. Okay, so that how the procedure will be, I'll show you in that class. Okay, maybe I'll do tomorrow or else Wednesday. I'm thinking I'll do tomorrow and Wednesday, till whatever important topics will be there for the exams will be discussed on that place. Like accounts receivable payable is very important. That chapters I'll show you once again. Okay, clear? That's all for the day, students. Recordings will be sending by tomorrow. Bye bye, good night.